o'clock on Thursday, January 18th at Town Hall to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 112 of the Town Code entitled Building Construction Fees. Building Construction regarding fees. Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack? Yes. Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes.
On the consent agenda, Comptroller, there's just one resolution, and it's a transfer between budget accounts. Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes.
Resolutions. Authorize the town clerk to advertise for the following bid. Bid 24003, demolition of unsafe structures at 760 Middle Country Road in St. James, and 11 and 12 Plantation Drive in Hopog. Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes.
Award the following bid and authorize the purchase of the associated goods or services. Bid 2389 for paint and stain to the Sherwin-Williams Company. Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes.
The Town Board to approve the following: the 2024 investment policy, pre-qualified list of professional services consultants, the 2024 procurement policy. The pursuant to the public hearing held by the Town Board on December 28th at 2 o'clock, the next two resolutions are regarding the properties located at 11 and 12 Plantation Drive in Hopog. The Town Board hereby declares said sites in violation of Chapter 112-25A of the Code of the Town of Smithtown, and further determines that the reputed owners of the properties have failed to remediate said unsafe conditions at the site after notice of same. Accordingly, the Town Board hereby authorizes the town to enter upon said property for the purpose of removing and/or remediating some unsafe conditions. The ratification of the supervisor's execution of an agreement with Catholic Health Physician Partners for medical examinations and related services. And the last is the amendment to a lease agreement with Apex Consulting for the copy leaf at the Assessor's Office. Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes.
Authorize the supervisor to execute the following resolution on a form approved by the town attorney. An agreement with the banks listed on the agenda as official depositories for the fiscal year 2024 for the Office of the Comptroller, and an agreement with Provide Restoration for emergency board up and related services. Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes.
And personnel items, resolutions 1 and 2, as described on the agenda. Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes. And we have, I believe, 6 read-on resolutions this afternoon.
Okay. The first is to authorize the town clerk to advertise for a public hearing to be held at 2 o'clock on Thursday, January 18th, to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 322 of the Town Code entitled Zoning. The second is the amendments to Chapter 151 of the Town Code entitled Environmental and Coastal Quality Review to modify the schedule of fees effective January 2nd, 2024. The next two are SAG side letters of agreement. The first is to amend the salary of the position of Deputy Town Clerk, 1, effective January 8th. And the second is to amend the annual stipend for the position of Deputy Registrar Vital Statistics to $5,000. There's an extension of agreement with Global Fueling System to provide professional monitoring services for fuel storage tanks at the Smithtown and Kings Park Highway Yards. And the last is the promotion of Regina Burke to the position of Deputy Town Clerk at the Office of the Town Clerk and an annual salary of $115,0580, effective January 8th. Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes, and I'd like to congratulate you, Regina Burke, for being appointed as Deputy Clerk 1. And you've done an exemplary job in the interim while we're waiting for Mr. McCarthy to arrive, so congratulations.
Thank you.
That concludes our resolutions. Do we have anyone wishing to speak?
Barbara? No speakers?
Barbara's last meeting? She is. Ask her to come on up.
Barbara? Come on up.
Barbara, we want to wish you well in your retirement.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for all your service. You have also done an exemplary job in the clerk's office. So we wish you all the best, good health, and enjoy your retirement.
Thank you so much.
No speakers? A little bit different than the last board meeting, okay. If any of you watched it, we were beat up for a half hour, so we're with a friendly crowd, that's wonderful. So thank you all for attending. I'm gonna move to close the meeting, and then refreshments will come up, so feel free to stay and talk to our newly elected officials.
Second.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes,
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilman Loman?
yes. Thank you very much, everyone. Happy, healthy, and a prosperous new year to you all. Thank you very much.